One of the phrases that I live by, and one of the best pieces of advice I think you can give to someone, especially a young person, is that no matter what you do, no matter who you are, you cannot please everyone. No matter what you do or what you say or how liked you are, there's always going to be someone out there who hates you. I think Dita Von Teese said something like, you could be the ripest, juiciest peach in the world, but there's always going to be someone who doesn't like peaches. If you think about it, there are people and things out there in the world that you don't like, and therefore there are people out there that aren't going to like you. You have no control over it. You can't decide whether someone likes you or not. They will or they won't. Basically, you just have to do what you want and be yourself. People will either like you or they won't. You have no power over that. So that is something that I live by, the knowledge that I'm not going to please everybody, and that's just the way it is. I've wanted for about the last year and a half to make a video about how to handle haters and bullies. So I might include a wee bit of that in this video, but I thought it had been such a long time since we've done a reaction or response to hate comments video. It's been years, hasn't it? About time. I'm feeling a wee bit awkward because I've styled my hair slightly differently today. It's really got too long, but I want to do it the same style, but I also don't want to cut it, so I'm just being a bit experimental here. So I'm feeling a wee bit awkward about that, and what better thing to do when you're feeling a little bit awkward than to read about 100 hateful comments towards yourself. You may have noticed that recently some of my videos have been shared around a lot. I did give permission for these videos to be shared, provided that they didn't make fun of me and they credited me properly. And well, I didn't get credited properly, but hey ho. For example, dozens of you, I think, wrote to me saying that you'd seen one of my videos on Snapchat. A lot of these like big Facebook pages shared some of my videos and kind of re-edited them, which of course means getting exposed to the general public of the internet and not just the nice people here on my channel. We are some nice people, seriously. And one of the magical things about the internet is that there's this weird buffer of anonymity or even just distance, because people aren't face to face with that person. The result of that is that people will say all kinds of horrible things that they would never say to your face. It's a bit like road rage, you know, like I get massive road rage. Like I'll be driving and someone will do something out of order and I'm just like, you f***ing stupid g***. But say you were walking down the street and you almost, sorry, you almost accidentally bump into each other. Completely different interactions. It's very, very polite. When you're in a car, you're anonymous, you're distant, that you can say whatever you want, they're not going to hear you. The internet is kind of like that, like it has that buffer. There's this kind of safety net of feeling that you can horribly criticize somebody or just say really cruel, hurtful things that they would never say to you or to that person face to face. If you were in the same room, they would never act like that unless they were a total asshole. I think it's very important when you are communicating online to remember that you are actually talking to a human being. You are talking to a person with a name and a personality and thoughts and feelings and all that stuff. Plenty of people do it. We all know someone who's a real dick on the internet. People who are perfectly nice to talk to in real life, but then they're just dicks online. It's very important to remember that it is a person to whom you are speaking and not just some text on a screen. Let's get started, shall we? Every now and then if I find a comment that I find particularly amusing, I'll screenshot it. So I just went through and grabbed all the screenshots that I've taken and we're going to have a look at those now. So these are from a variety of videos. Alright, let's drink the haterade and see what the people have to say about moi. Your makeup and rings are hideous. The witchcraft bent only means you have no god, no moral compass except what suits you. How do you know? You don't know me. My moral compass is in a better direction than a lot of people's, I think. Hear me out. Brush your teeth. Brush the fuck out of them. Please. Freak! Well, the bitch is already ugly as fuck regardless. Fucking weirdo just looking for attention. I'm not normally an asshole, but this bitch is stupid and just clout chasing. Clout's like a new word that people use, isn't it? I'm not normally an asshole. I don't believe you. I think that you need to do a bit of soul searching. Wow, that was one ugly woman. She's scary as fuck. No wonder she wears all that makeup. So even without the makeup, I can be scary. Sweet. She needs a fucking shrink. I do actually. I need therapy, but not for what you think. Because you're an eccentric dresser or something, people think you must be crazy. Your hair looks dreadful. Well, I like it. Your profile picture looks dreadful, Alexander. Very fucking ugly and nasty. Ooh. Holy fuck, what is wrong with your face? Oh my fucking god, look at the state of that. I don't know why I find that one really funny. Your teeth look hella disgusting. Y-O-U-R, not U-R teeth look hella disgusting. Go to school. Ooh, disgusting ass teeth. Clean your fucking teeth, thought. She really needs to brush her teeth. Hashtag brush your teeth. Bro, your teeth are gross. Yellow ass teeth, brush it. I bet her breath smells horrible. Do you even brush your teeth? 1. Wash your teeth. 2. Read 1. Toothpaste is a thing, woman. Toothpaste. Are we noticing a bit of a theme here? Yes, I do brush my teeth, and you know what? Teeth aren't pure white, and they have always been this color. They just are. They're like fucking bones. They're bone colored. Honestly, I find it weird when people have this like really pure white shining teeth. It's like, whoa. I kind of like teeth that are slightly busted looking. There's a line where they just look truly rancid, but like, you know, I get it. I have yellow teeth. I don't care. I really, really don't care. So like, why you like being... Wait, hang on. There's just a lot of very bad spelling in here. Do you like the devil because you looked like you was going to visit him? Like, why so you like being emo? I don't need to go visit the devil because he comes to visit me whenever I summon him. Duh. I look like I'm going to visit the devil. That's kind of cool, actually. But I feel like I would wear something a bit cooler because I expect it's quite hot in hell. What a freak. Thank goodness I'm not. Why the fuck do you want to be a goth? So 80s, sad, people hiding behind all that weird shit. Yeah, well, we know it's supposed to be kind of 80s. It's like part of the aesthetic, and it looks cool, by the way. Just who I am, man. It's not a phase, mom. Here's something that's actually really shitty. This is on the video I did to celebrate gay marriage becoming legal in Germany. Marriage is between a man and a woman. Don't act like your incorrect corruption of the word is a fact, please. Last I checked, marriage was between two people who love each other, and your opinion is wrong and shitty. Oh, here's another one. There is no such thing in life as normal. Gay sex is abnormal. You're wrong and rather judgmental towards those who oppose gay sex. I'm pretty sure that because there are so many gay people that it's actually quite normal to be gay. And I don't care who people want to have sex with, provided that it's all, you know, nice and consensual and mutual and that sort of thing. And really, it's none of your business. Fucking ugly black girl. I'm assuming he's talking about my clothes, but, okay. She needs, thrives, and lives off attention. She looks horrible as the vampire thing. I am kind of going for a vampire aesthetic. I love vampires very much. I've loved vampires all my life, and if I don't turn into one after I'm dead, I'm gonna feel ripped off. And I'm really not one of those people that thrives off of attention. I just like to make stuff and entertain people. Is that okay? The only thing that looks good is her tits. I mean, they are my favorite part of my body. I feel like I got quite lucky in that aspect. The outfit she put on was so ugly and disgusting that I gagged several times while watching this video. At the halfway point, I had to run into the bathroom and eject all of the dinner I ate into the toilet through my mouth. Her style is terrible, her wig is terrible, and her teeth! Oh my god, the teeth! Don't even get me started. If just looking at me makes you vomit, then you should probably go see someone about your gastrointestinal problems. You can tell she's British, not because of the accent, but because of her teeth. I'm not British, actually, I'm from New Zealand. She is deeply disturbed. How sad. The word you're looking for is disturbing. No amount of makeup can change the state of one's mental illness. I like that. People think I must be crazy. It's natural to judge people from the exterior. I suppose I would look at me if I weren't so used to seeing myself and people who look like myself. I would be like, whoa, look at that person. I don't know what I would think, because I think the way I do, and I don't think I could think the way somebody else does. Moving along, looks like a Pornhub stepmom. What kind of porn are you looking at? I do not go to Pornhub, so I'm afraid I can't comment. That bitch is so ugly, man. What has this demon bullshit world come to? You look ugly, like, oh my god. Oh my god! No wonder you wear all that makeup. You're hideous. Hashtag ugly. Hashtag there? So many comments saying that I'm ugly. I mean, whew, it's so hurtful. Because like any self-respecting female, my self-worth is evaluated entirely on my appearance. God must come soon. This world is so corrupted by Satan. Facepalm. Sometimes I feel like Jesus would be embarrassed by some of the people who try and speak on his behalf. Here's another comment from the same thread from the same person. Not all of us can agree with this crazy things. I disagree. She has to have at least one psychiatric disorder in childhood or adolescence. Is that normal for you? For me, it's a cry for help. Wow. I don't want your help, and I don't need it. She does it all for attention. Makeup is supposed to hide little unpleasing skin problems, but some have transformed it into art, and others use it to hide. She needs Jesus. You don't think my face is artistic and beautiful? Because I don't care, Nate, what you think of my face. I'll do my makeup however I choose to do my makeup because it's my fucking face. Attention whore. Girl, grow up and stop being a cartoon character. What if I like being a cartoon character? There was this woman who painted this amazing picture of me quite a while ago, and she said, and I've always remembered, she said that I look like a cartoon character but in the best possible way, and I always thought I really liked that comment. I thought that was somehow very nice. I've always remembered it. She still look a mess. Okay, it's like putting lipstick on a pig. Ha ha. Ouch. Oh. This bitch is as cringe as it gets. We don't want you in our normal club. Stay over there so we can laugh at you. That's good, because I don't want to be in your club either. You're a whole load of fakery, lost and out of this world. You're dead and out of this world. Whatever, I'm the realest bitch you ever met. Whatever that means. One of the things I've always done with YouTube is that I've never ever tried to put on a fake personality. How I am on my videos is exactly how I am in real life, except that in real life I can't edit out all the dumb shit that I say. In goth mode, she looks like she gave a clown a rim job. Oh, that's disgusting. I don't know exactly what a rim job is, and I don't want to know, but I think it's something very rude and inappropriate for everyday conversation. I think your comment was very unsanitary, sir. Wow, it looks like a coronavirus. Okay. What? Like, you mean kind of like how my head looks sort of like a ball? Oh, here we've got 3 in a row. So, attention seeker, okay. And then, bleh, lots of puking and fuck that shit. I'm calling 911. It's giving me the giggles. Why is it so funny? It's not even that funny. Coronavirus, come get her. Ooh, nice, thanks. I would never say that to you. I would like wish you a nice day, even if you were mean to me, you piece of shit. Dracula should be proud of you, freak. Well, I hope so. I would hate to let him down. Oh, we've got a long one. You looked very pretty. Well, thank you. Whatever is hurting you inside that makes you put on the vampire costume, need to search for it. But I think you're an attention seeker. Maybe because you didn't get any as a child and this was the best way to do so. Honestly, you aren't a child anymore, so you must find a solution to the problem. Also, I have to say, that type of emo or gothic is so 80s, outdated and rated as an attention seekers. Goth people don't draw attention to themselves anymore. Like I already said, it's supposed to be a little bit 80s. Duh. Goth people don't draw attention to themselves anymore. Where the fuck have you been? And anyway, they can't help it because goths are beautiful, and beautiful things don't ask for attention. They just get it. When people say to me things like, why are you wearing that? I like to respond with, why are you wearing that? Is it because you like it? Because you think it suits you? Because it reflects who you are? Isn't that why anybody wears anything? Not a fucking vampire costume, it's my clothes. Deliver them, Lord. She's pale as hell and needs to brush her teeth. I have spent pretty much my entire life trying to be pale as hell. And again with the teeth. What have my teeth ever done to you? She's obviously possessed. Yes, possessed by the desire to draw attention to myself constantly. I wonder if that's like a genuine comment. I wonder if he really thinks I'm possessed. I'd roll with it. I would. If somebody thought I were possessed, I would genuinely allow them to perform an exorcism on me. Do you need a hairbrush, dear? I can send you one. It's quite alright, thank you. You see, my hair's actually very healthy because I look after it. Yes, it's a bit of a silly and ambitious hairstyle, but because of that, you actually do have to brush it out so that your hair just doesn't turn into one giant knot. So yeah, I'm good, thank you. You can keep your hairbrush. I can't tell if you're a goth or a mime. Well, you should be able to tell because mimes don't talk, and I do. Liver spots on the back of your hands, and you're still dressed like you're in high school or stuck in a 1980s or early 90s movie. Movie title, Korokunashi, Lonely Death. Okay, that's actually pretty creative. First of all, freckles, fucker! Last I heard, freckles are really fashionable. Well, when you don't have the option of just drawing your freckles on and washing them off whenever you like, when you actually just get them all over your body, you don't get to choose where they are. They get on your hands too. And again, if you say things like, oh, you look like you belong in an 80s movie, like, good. That's what I was kind of driving at? Isn't it sad that you are in the latter years of your 20s and still ascribing to scene trends for preteens? Thank you, in a way, for the compliment. You think I'm in my late 20s? And you obviously know nothing about this scene because most of the people I know are either around my age or older. For some people, it's a little phase that they go through in their teenage years. If you just are a creepy weirdo, then you are one forever. I know loads of goths in their 30s and 40s and even lots in their 50s and 60s. It's something that ages well and that people tend to do their entire lives. Trend indeed, thou knowest nothing. Crazy cut. You don't respect your hair. Your look is not lady or man. I think you are E.T. Well, the look is generally pretty unisex. You look like a shit. Like your man. Fuck you. Oh, there's a comment just above it. Ew. Whatever, my man could probably deck you. Oh, this must be from a transformation video. You look ugly in both ways. I am so sorry that you don't like my face. Whoop. Okay, so we've got a few in a row here. Bitch. Lots of shit emojis. Freak. What the fuck? So creative. I demand a higher quality of insult. Your hair is bad. I think it's fine, but okay. Whew. Why was this in my recommended for me? I don't even like emo cum faces. That's disgusting. You should go away. Ugly. Oh, help. You so ugly. Ooh, I don't like you. You always ugly. That's so rude. You've got very bad manners. You look like a piece of devil. Which piece? Bitch, you look like a shit version of the skin from the Fortnite Season 6 Battle Pass. I have no idea what that is. I've never played Fortnite, so your insult is lost on me. Need bleach in eyes. What the fuck do you do to yourself? You look horrendous. Wow, hit me where it hurts. Why don't you? Oh my god, ew, you are seriously disgusting. Well, maybe I think you're I still don't get why you people dress like this. I mean, why can't you be normal? I can't judge by your looks, but I'm really pissed. Why can't you just be normal? Why can't I be normal? Why can't you be weirder? You're fucking weird. I know. You are not normal. Thank God. Fucking emo bitch. I never even had an emo phase. Like, you need to learn the difference between subcultures. You're disgusting. That's Y-O-U''re, short for you are. Oh my god, I hate vampire emos. Well, fortunately, I'm not emo. When dressed like a Halloween death person, you feel like it normal and doesn't look awful. Well, your gothic look is awful. Looking normal is beautiful. What's normal is really in the eye of the beholder. You know, beauty's in the other. Normal is in the eye of the beholder. I do quite like Halloween death person as a descriptor. At least it's an interesting arrangement of words. What's wrong with this lady? She looks like Edward Scissorhands' sister. Well, that's actually really cool. I love Edward Scissorhands, and my look is partially inspired by Edward Scissorhands. Oh my god, that looks hideous! You will break off your hair teasing it that tight. Plus, it's ugly as shit. I mean, thank you for your opinion, Miranda, but you're wrong. I'm sorry you don't like it, but you know, people have different tastes. Ugly, crazy, strange bitch. Whatever, you don't know me. When you were skinny, now you are fat. Well, you're right, there are a couple of occasions where I did put on quite a bit of weight, and that's predominantly because I ate too much and didn't do any exercise. Who'd have thought? Why on earth would anyone want to dress or look like this? But your life, do as you wish, dear. All I can do is feel bad for you. Pretty girl otherwise, it's a shame. There was some niceness in that comment, but you are right, it is my life, and it is my face and my body, and I will do with it as I wish. No wonder you wear loads of makeup, you butt ugly. You ugly. Hey, hey, you ugly. We all know she got married for residency, nothing else. Well, 10,000 times fuck you, Charlotte, who I've never met and has no idea about my life situation. Of course I fucking didn't. I'm not a piece of shit. I knew. I even said it in a video right from the moment that we'd like announced that we were gonna get married, that people would be like, oh, I'm doing it for residency. Residency was the reason we had to do it so quickly. It was a very rushed thing because the immigration office said, oh, we should do it as quickly as you can. And that's as far as that goes, really. So nice of you to make comments on something you know nothing about. If you can't get married as yourself without all the paint and costumes, that's a problem. Because I mean, it's totally unheard of for women to put makeup on their wedding day and to wear a dress that they like. I mean, who does that? How damned stupid can someone be? You vlog your own fucking wedding. Who does that? No wonder he left you, girl. You avoid eye contact with him too. Shit. Fuck you! Fuck you utterly! We were actually being filmed for a documentary on German TV at the time, and the documentary crew wasn't allowed into the registration office, so they encouraged me to film it myself. I vlog everything that I do. Have you noticed? 1, because I wanted it filmed for myself. 2, the documentary crew needed the footage. That's ancient history. Y'all need to brush your fucking hair. Damn. Yes, thank you, Charles. I do brush my damn hair. Look how yellow your teeth are. I get it! I wonder when she's going to grow up, because she can't keep playing Halloween when she reaches 45 years of age. My partner is 45 next month, and I don't feel like he's going to have any kind of personality overhaul on his birthday, and I feel like probably when I reach that age that I won't either. Mr. Al, my dearly beloved, do you think you're going to stop playing Halloween?
Bitch, I'm not playing Halloween. I am Halloween.
I don't know about you, that was quite fun. I really feel that if you're someone who spends time on the internet just saying horrible things to people you don't know and making judgments about other people's lives that you have absolutely no knowledge of, that's how you spend your time, knowing, if you've got an ounce of a brain, that no good whatsoever is going to come from that. I think you really need to prioritize how you spend your time and your life in general. I think you really need to look at yourself and realize that you're the one with the problem. When I started doing YouTube, it took quite a long time for me to get any hate, and my partner kept saying to me, oh, it'll come, don't worry. It took a very long time. Like I said at the beginning, there are people who are just gonna hate you anyway. No matter what you do, for whatever reason. Oftentimes I found that the only reason, and I don't want this to sound stuck up, but it might do, the only reason I can think that there are some people out there who just have this massive hate boner for me, and the only reason I can think of is because they're bummed that I get more attention than they do, and that they're kind of envious. For example, I know a couple of people who were perfectly nice to me, and then after this aforementioned documentary came out, they were pissed that, oh, the documentary should have been about me and not about her. Immediately, complete change of character. She started snubbing me, started saying hurtful, hateful things online. It's like, you fucking losers. You just can't let it get to you. Like, it's very hard. It's easy to say that. It's easy to say you can't let the hate get to you. These sort of comments that I've read out today, they're very like, they're shallow. Those sorts of things don't hurt me. Like, oh no, you don't like the way I look. Oh, help. My self-esteem is ruined forever. Not that I actually had any to start with. Those sort of comments, they're just pathetic, and they're very shallow. They mean absolutely nothing. What really hurts me, and this is not a suggestion, this is not like tips on how to hurt my feelings. People making stuff up about me and others believing it. And I'm sure a lot of you have experienced that. Like, you hear there's like a rumor about you, there's a story about you that someone's come up with because maybe they want to find something on you, but they can't find any reason to really hate you, so they have to manufacture something. And sometimes it's stuff that's like, whoa, I would never do that, I would never say that. When other people believe it, like, that's really hurtful. Once again, it's like, you fucking lose it. You have to make shit up. Like, I've seen this happen. I've seen this happen to me, I've seen it happen to people I know. There's gotta be some sort of significant problem with a person who starts bullshit, who starts stories and circulates them. It's sad. It can sort of tell you who your real friends are. The people who really know you and actually care about you, they won't believe that stuff, they'll believe you. But hate is a really stupid thing to have. And I know I've hated people. I hate people right now. There's this wonderful phrase that hate is like swallowing poison and expecting the other person to die. They also say that hate is the closest feeling to love, and I agree with that in the sense that you have this sort of semi-obsession with a person, the same way you do when you're in love with them. You wake up, you're thinking about them. You think about them as you're falling asleep. You think about them all the time. Fantasies may be less about holding hands with that person, more about sawing them into pieces. but it's the same sort of obsession that way. People can go to a lot of time, effort and trouble to hate on people, even going to the effort of making hate videos, even just whole hate accounts. One has to be a certain level of obsessed with a person in order to act upon that hatred in such a passionate way. That person's thinking about you all the time and they're feeling shit and they're feeling angry and whatever fucking reason it is that they've decided that they hate you. You know, you ought to feel sorry for them because they're just poisoning themselves. They're spending all this time with this vitriol inside them, this horrible feeling. Like if someone's decided that they're gonna hate you, you can try and defend yourself, but they might just point and go, lies! I've had that happen to me. It's frustrating. It's like, okay, you know what? Just fuck off. Just leave it. You know what I do to handle the really cruel haters, people who say really mean shit about me that's not fucking true. Like, I mean, I'm not a perfect person, nobody is, but like I've been accused of all kinds of things. Like, whoa. Best thing to do, especially when people are being shitty to you online, is just ignore it. Just don't give oxygen to the flame. They'll probably lose interest in you eventually. Obviously doing something like a hate comments reaction video isn't ignoring it, but I mean this was just for a bit of fun. People bullying you online, people making fun of you, and it can be really hard, especially when you're a young person as a teenager. You've just got to fucking ignore it, because that person is a pathetic loser and not worth your time. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this video. I have enjoyed it immensely. If you have not already done so, please subscribe to my channel. Come and join us, the nice people you know you want to. And as always, take care of yourselves, be nice to each other, don't let the haters get you down, and I'll see you next time.